We're coming to the time of year where everybody sells pea soup. Everybody makes pea soup. Pea soup is wonderful. We think we have something that's going to make your pea soup a little more fun. First of all, short ribs. They become very, very popular. The reason they're popular is they're rich, they're flavorful, they're wonderful, and they make pea soup a whole dimension greater than the pea soup you're used to. So Lenny has cooked for about 7 to 10 minutes to get some of the fat out of them. And we're not gonna, it would be good if you left the bone. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna cut this up into pieces. The ingredients in the pea soup are the dried peas that come in the bag. If you buy a bag, it tells you to use 48 ounces of water. Water is not on our agenda. Our 48 ounces is going to be, again, chicken broth, and again, wine, Macon wine. Now, what we're going to do, because Lenny learned this trick, one of the tough things about these peas is sometimes they don't disintegrate nicely when you're cooking the pea soup. So we soak them in water for a while, and we also start our pea soup off by putting just the dried peas with a little bit of liquid. With a little bit of liquid, Macon. Let me have a little chicken stock, Len, just a teeny hit. Bring it to a boil, let it simmer for 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then put everything in like you were making matzo ball soup or any other kind of soup. So, what's in our pea soup? Celery, carrots, onion, chicken broth, wine, and braised beef. For those Jews over 60, flunkin'. Now, we're going to look at the pot every once in a while to make sure that the peas aren't getting stuck to the bottom of the pot and burning, because then you've got burnt pea soup. So you don't cook at 1,000,000 miles an hour, otherwise you're going to have little burnt things in your pea soup.
There it is.
Pea soup. Pea soup, pea soup, pea soup.
Wine for this. Again, we got so many good wines, it's hard to choose. But this, I'm going with Domaine Drouhin La Rose. And his is a Premier Cru Gerry Chambertin from a vineyard called A Cousseau. It's one of my favorite Premier Cru vineyards and from one of my favorite producers. And it's a 2009 vintage, which was a very warm vintage weather-wise, and it gave wines with a lot of power to them. And this is with the short ribs in here, this dish could definitely take a more richer wine. Look at that. And I can save the rest of this bottle for whenever. Being a Premier Cru, this wine deserves food like this. Okay, let's take a taste of this. On the nose, I get a little spice, red cherry, raspberry. Delicious. Again, the nose is reflected on the palate with cherry, raspberry, a little vanilla from just a touch of oak. You can't even distinguish that it's oak. It's so harmonized into this wine. Finish is long, and on the finish it goes from black cherry to red cherry, and then to a little maybe touch of red licorice, and then just fades into the sunset.